Hello friends. Welcome back to Wonderfully Made Bible Stories for Children. Last time, we saw how Joseph's brothers let jealousy get the best of them. They sold Joseph to traders, and he was taken far from home, all the way to Egypt. It was a very hard and scary time for Joseph, but God had not forgotten him. Today, we'll follow Joseph as he begins a new chapter in this strange land. He doesn't know what will happen, but God is quietly working, even in the middle of his troubles. Are you ready? Let's begin. Joseph was brought to Egypt and sold to a man named Potiphar, an important official who worked for Pharaoh, the king of Egypt. Joseph had to work as a servant in Potiphar's house, far from his father and everything he knew. Even though life had changed so much, Joseph continued to work hard and honor God in everything he did. He was honest, kind, and responsible. Potiphar noticed that everything Joseph did seemed to go well. He could see that God was with Joseph. Soon, Potiphar trusted Joseph with more and more responsibilities. Joseph was put in charge of the whole household, taking care of food, supplies, and helping the other servants stay organized. But then, something very unfair happened. Someone in Potiphar's house told a lie about Joseph. Even though he had done nothing wrong, Joseph was thrown into prison. While prison is a dark and lonely place, Joseph didn't give up. He kept trusting God, even in that hard situation. And once again, people noticed something different about him. The prison keeper saw that Joseph was helpful, wise, and trustworthy. Before long, Joseph was helping to care for the other prisoners and was given special responsibilities. Even in prison, Joseph stayed faithful, and God stayed close to Joseph. One day, 2 new prisoners arrived. They had once worked for Pharaoh, but something had gone wrong, and now they were in trouble. One had been a cupbearer, who served drinks to the king, and the other was the king's chief baker. One night, both of these men had strange dreams. The next morning, they looked worried and confused. Joseph noticed, and gently asked why they seemed upset. When they explained their dreams, Joseph listened carefully. He told them that only God could help people understand dreams, but he would pray and share what God helped him understand. Joseph explained what their dreams meant. He told the cupbearer that he would soon be forgiven and return to Pharaoh's palace. But the baker's dream meant he would not return to his old job. Everything happened just as Joseph had said. Before the cupbearer left prison, Joseph kindly asked him to remember him and speak to Pharaoh about his situation. But once the cupbearer returned to the palace, he forgot all about Joseph for a while. Still, Joseph waited patiently and continued to trust God. Even though life wasn't fair, God had not forgotten him. Something big was about to happen, something only God could plan. Let's take a moment to think together. Have you ever been blamed for something you didn't do? How do you think Joseph felt in prison after doing the right thing? What do you think helped him stay hopeful? Sometimes we face unfair situations and it's easy to feel forgotten or discouraged. But like Joseph, we can keep trusting God. Even when we don't understand what's happening, God is always with us, and He is working for our good. Thanks for listening today. Next time, we'll find out what happens when Pharaoh himself has a troubling dream. Will the cupbearer finally remember Joseph? And how will God use Joseph's gifts to help a whole nation? Don't miss it. And always remember, you are wonderfully made, and God is always with you. Bye for now.